Hello and welcome back. So, as I was saying on the last video I made, so we've had a breakout on the lower side of the range, whilst we are having a buy from yesterday. So, what we do, is it wrong to take this trade or what? That's the question. So, for me, it's not wrong. I do take trades against previous trades that are still open, like this one. Yesterday we had a buy right after we took profit from the other day's buy, and today we have a sell. So what I am thinking of doing right now, so maybe before I talk about that, this is what I want to explain. Remember that last time I had two places where I said there are areas of interest for me to put my stop loss. So these are the two areas. It's this one and this one. So judging from what happens on this candle, if this candle closes red, the stop loss remains. But if it ends up closing green, I have to move my stop loss to my second entry, because that tells me that I have a lot of buyers still in the market. Remember, we have a buy from yesterday, and today we have a sell. So we're still expecting everyone was buying here. They're still on the market. Again, this is according to me. So what I am thinking of doing now, because yesterday I had a liquidity refill area around this area, so I'm just going to put back my buy position just in case the market ends up going up, because I have my TP, I think it's just below 3065. So judging from what happens on this candle, it will determine what happens to my stop loss, and whatever happens to my stop loss, it will tell me where I'm supposed to put my take profit. But I think I am going to be calculating how much money I need to put on a buy position around this area here. Why am I doing that? Because the market has a tendency to always move back and goes to direction. Even here, I'm going to be putting a sell limit order around this area here. Judging what happens on this candle, so that will also determine where I am supposed to put my liquidity refill. So what's a liquidity refill? Every time I put on a trade, since I always have two levels where I'm supposed to put my stop loss, then will determine where I put my liquidity refill and where I put my take profit. So I was trying to explain what a liquidity refill is. So a liquidity refill is, let's say you have $50 to bet on a single trade. I'm using bet consciously, don't worry. So if, for instance, you put your stop loss at level 1, you are sure that this candle is not going to reverse, then we are going to put the whole $50 there. But if it's going, maybe okay, but what I call this, I call it it's a bullish railroad. So once this candle closes, we put on a trade, then that candle, if it reverses, that's a bullish railroad. So we have to move take profit. Now, to accommodate for that, we are not going to put all your $50 here. Some of that money is then going to be put on again, same direction of the market. That's what you call a liquidity refill. You end up getting a risk to reward of around 1:13 or 1:14 sometimes, but it's almost similar to this one. So if you are going to get let's say out of that, let's say you put 30 here, then you end up moving it. Let's say you end up putting 40, 45, then that $5, that's the liquidity refill, because you are refilling on that trade right here. So you end up getting more. So yeah, I will come back and update you on what happens. So just keep in mind, what happens here is going to determine what happens here or here, and where we're going to put our take profit. So yeah, that's what I was talking about. I'll explain as time goes by. So this is just the technical stuff only. We have another part, which is the mindset part. It deals with discipline, that deals with patience, that deals with how you deal with your emotions. So yeah, again guys, if my English is not okay, it's not my mother language, it's my father language. Even my father language is Portuguese, by the way. So I'm allowed to break English as I want, as much as I want. So since we are waiting for this kindly to close, then do whatsoever we're going to be doing. I want to talk about Bitcoin, where most of you think Bitcoin is going to go. I don't think Bitcoin is going to go. I don't think so. Some of the economists are now talking about Bitcoin is going to fall to around 10,000, or it's going to lose zero. For me, I think about 12. So I've just started trading Bitcoin. This system I'm using for gold and so for gold. But remember, I will also have a buy. So if the market on one direction. So far we have one loss. Just imagine losing this trade and your TP is around this area. So for 1:1, I was going to get some cash out of this, but I hold specifically 1:2 risk to reward. So yeah, I want to know what everyone thinks about Bitcoin. Where do you think it's gonna go? Are you one of those that are saying the bull run is finished, or are you one of those who are saying we are just beginning? So for me, I am one of those who are saying we are going up. There's no way we are not going to go up. What am I basing this on? 506 days after the Bitcoin halving, we always get a bull run. And Trump and this guy Powell, they're always fighting about the interest rate. So once the Fed cuts the interest rate, so we are So my thesis says this area is where we were supposed to hit, then move up. So a few seconds, then straight. So the time is 13:29 now. Close red means we're not moving our stop loss. So this one, it's around this area. So yeah, that's all for today with volatility 25. The only thing remaining just to put the liquidity refill for this trade, then also for this one.